Welcome back. We just got the letter for the mall, but unfortunately it cost the life of this poor boy, even though the mall said she would not hurt him. So unless he just got shot by someone else by pure coincidence, I think she was lying to us. Let's actually walk the long way around. Let's see, right now we are there, so if I go up, we can go through the upper part past the bench, basically take the route that the guy was taken, so we can see that part of Marcuria too. And then we'll head back towards the mall, deal with that, before dealing with our final assignment, which is to get rid of that weapon shipment. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn right here. More guards. Game automatically switches you to walking when you go past the guards. And does that black and white effect, I guess, to indicate that the veil is active. More pipes. Certainly no shortage of those. On my owner Hilarious Accountant. Burn it down! I can't, unfortunately. And here's the bench. So named because there's a bench. Actually, there's two.
There aren't a lot of people out at night, even though the streets appear to be safe.
Can I sit on it? I cannot. This is not Uru. Nice view of the bones in Old Town, I guess. Sort of. I mean, it's mostly blocked by buildings, but these two don't seem to mind. It's over there. The law office. Dellin, and quick. Okay. That's a lot of Dellins. Alright. Going back down here should take us to the City Green. Is there anything of interest down here? No, there's not. And this is the checkpoint.
Who's there?
See, sometimes they react to you. That's what I was trying to do earlier, but not this time. Wow, a lot of those pipes are in that building. Seems very suspicious. Look at that. Looks like it's like the hub of the pipe network or something. There's a ton of pipes going out of there. Can we do anything with it? The answer is no. Guess it's not important, at least not right now.
A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria.
Indeed it is.
A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria.
He does not have an awful lot to say, does he? We'll need to go over there pretty soon. Right now, actually we kind of need to go there now because of how I'm walking. And you know what? If we're here, might as well deal with the weapon shipment first. Marcurians all have the same message, unfortunately. Big square. That leads towards a tower. Can't get any closer to that, unfortunately, because this big gate is in the way.
These men are getting tired of their posting here. We've
Always
been in
the
Mercuria
same
for a decade.
descriptions.
Many of the foot soldiers don't see the point in staying. and wish to return to their families.
And who can blame them? You know, I'm like no expert or anything, but is hammering on pipes really something productive to do if you're trying to install them? Most of these machines aren't running at the moment. I guess that's because they're working on it. This, by the way, is where the rooster and kitten is. We'll be going there later.
The rooster and kitten. Ulvik, the barkeep, is friendly with the resistance. The rooster and kitten.
I see what they did there. It's a pussy riding a cock. In case it wasn't subtle enough for you. Can we go in there right now? Guess we can. Doesn't really serve any purpose right now, though, so we'll see it later. Now this goes down towards the prison. No reason to go there now, and it's closed anyway, so we can't. Crates.
According to the labeling on this crate, it contains flintlock parts.
Flintlock parts. Okay. I guess we don't need those. The weapon shipment we need to destroy is over here in the market. There's a guard in the market. There's actually several guards, and they walk around.
He probably won't stray from his route.
If you get caught, it's not really a big problem. They'll just shout at you, and then you have to start over from here. Which is a heck of a lot better than...
Hey, you!
That's what I mean. Which is a heck of a lot better than what would happen in Dreamfall if you got caught. I don't know if like he just sends you away, or if, you know, you get captured and the game just reloads. Because there's some places where you quite obviously die, and the game basically handles that the same way. Where is he? He's over there somewhere. Take a look.
There's black powder in this barrel. They use it for the muskets and cannons. It's a powerful explosive and propellant. This must be the shipment Liko spoke of. The crates and barrels are all marked with the Azadi seal.
Indeed. Black powder might be good to cause the bang that Liko wanted.
A handful should suffice.
Maybe I want to...
Go on, get out of here!
Too late. Obviously, we don't want to just throw a flame into the crate. That would end badly for us. We want to have some distance. So if we put some of the black powder on the floor here...
That should be enough black powder to ignite the barrels and blow the whole shipment to pieces. That should be enough black powder to ignite the barrels and blow the whole shipment to pieces.
We still need something to ignite it with, which we don't have. Fortunately, the guards will not interrupt your handiwork. They won't, like, move any of the stuff you already put down. Let's see if we can find anything nearby we could help. There were some flintlock parts over here, and they might actually be useful, you know, to cause a spark.
Flintlock parts for the muskets. Flint pieces for the flintlock muskets.
We will still need something to strike that against, and something to get us that distance that I was talking about. Like a fuse or something. You know what I would do if I were him is just, you know, run the black powder down a little bit. Use that as a fuse, but does not seem to be a way to do that. What do we have here? An oil barrel.
Leviathan oil. I believe they use this as lubricant for the tubes, and as an illuminant in street lamps. Leviathan oil. They hunt the great beasts for this precious fluid. It's used as illuminant and for lubrication.
Don't see how we could use that right now. I guess that is, like whale oil, basically. Pipes. We definitely don't need those at the moment. And a soldier. Nails.
Steel nails. Imported from Western Azadir, I reckon. They're used to mount the pipes around the city.
That could be useful as something to strike the flint against.
A nail. Fresh from the steel mills. This might be of use to me. Steel nails. Imported from Western Azadir, I reckon.
So all we need is some
They're
kind
used
of
to mount
fuse.
the pipes around the city.
Which I know is around here somewhere. That goes back to the market.
For a long hot bath right about now.
Yep. Don't know what he was saying. It's over here. Something completely unreadable. The Council's Harbor Master. Makes sense, I guess. There would be a Harbor Master near the harbor. Let's see, what else? More pipes. And we're back around. Maybe there's something here. We haven't looked further here after all. Well, we're definitely not going down there because there's a guard permanently there. Maybe there's something over there. We'll have to wait for this guard to be on a different part of his route, though. Just kind of annoying. I think as long as you're on this side of the door, it will not bother you, even if he sees you. There's no sneak button or anything. You don't need that. Let's see what we've got here. Rope! Exactly what we were looking for.
It's a sturdy rope, probably soaked through with brine.
Soaked through with brine. That's not gonna burn then, is it? Guess we can give it a try.
What are you doing here?
Oh, and I got spotted again. Fortunately, as I said, that's not really much of a problem. Because he leaves all your stuff there. He's kind of dumb that way. Alright, put the nail down so we can strike the flint on it, and let's give that a try.
That brine-soaked hemp won't burn easily.
If only there was something we could do about that. Didn't we see a barrel of oil here? Indeed we did. Soaked in oil, I'm pretty sure this rope would burn just fine.
The rope's soaked through with oil. It should work as a burning fuse now.
There we go. Oiled rope. Ew.
Rope, soaked in Leviathan oil. It reeks. It's also very flammable. A perfect burning fuse.
Excellent. That is exactly what we want. Alright, let's put that rope back where it needs to be. Which I can apparently do from here, which is helpful. And strike that flint again. Should work this time. Bam. Let's run! Oh yeah.
What?
That was a good one! Mythbusters would be proud. Wow. That cart landed all the way over here.
Hey, you!
Okay, let's not go there. They're a little bit too alert, even with the veil. Okay, only one thing left to do, which is take that letter back to the mall. Which is down here. Somewhere. Gonna go through the market first. Yeah, Mercuria has definitely seen busier days. Not strange, of course. Okay, well, let's see what the mall has to say about killing that messenger.
He's not doing a very good
Okay,
job of being
well, we already
inconspicuous,
heard that.
but maybe that's the idea. He keeps an eye on me at all times. The mole's well protected.
The Azadi return to get proverbial back scratched?
Not quite.
The mole deceived me. She said the runner would be unharmed, and yet they killed him. I can see no reason for his murder other than vengeance and cruelty. How can I trust someone like that? I can't let this lie pass, or I will appear weak. There's no need to antagonize the mole. If I want her to give us weapons, I must play by her rules, no matter how deceptive she may be. And my mission was to get the weapons, not to spare a runner's life. He was just a boy. He'd harmed no one. Does she hate the Azadi so much that she's been completely blinded?
Well, let's try to have some degree of
He was just
diplomacy,
a
I
boy.
guess.
He'd harmed no one. Why did you have the runner killed?
Good question. Why did Azadi see the need to kill Banda children? Because one day they think Banda children grow to be Banda women and men, and then they come for Azadi. Better make sure this never happen.
I think I can see where she's going with this.
If she has something on her mind, I should let her speak. One death cannot compensate for another.
This is true, Azadi. Retribution may be counterproductive. But your people must also be made to suffer for their crime. They need to see the consequence of their action. They need to feel pain. And that man, that boy, he was in wrong place at wrong time. He's safer this way. He cannot run back and tell on us, or on you.
You talk about making my people suffer, but my people know nothing of what has transpired here in the Northlands. You can't lay this at the feet of all Azadi.
How do I make them see? How do I make them understand our loss? The Banda Banta are no more because of Azadi. I can gnash teeth and sharpen claw for many moon. It will not change truth. Your people will never mourn mine. But if I take life, make mother suffer the loss of child, make friend miss friend, husband miss wife, maybe then someone will think of mine. Maybe then someone will remember our loss.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
Perhaps not, Kian of the Azadi. But one can always hope. I may not honour that part of the arrangement, but I will honour most important part. Your resistance will get weapon. All the weapon I have to give. I still need some for my men. Sharpest sword, swiftest axe, strongest bow. But the rest go to your people. Not your people, Azadi. Your people rebel movement. Otherwise would be silly.
Of course. Thank you.
My men will be in touch with your women. And also men. Leave now, Azadi. It's dark and late. And I will sleep. Sleep and dream of happier day in Burrow to the north, where laughter of children fill every tunnel. Dream of friend and of family, while I mourn them all.
Yeah. It is pretty hard to argue with her on this. I mean, it is harsh, honestly, but understandable that she would feel that way. After everything that's been done to her, her entire race killed. We can talk to her some more, actually, which is easy to miss.
Hard to believe that such a little thing can command dozens of men and such fear and respect. I hear you run the Mercurian underworld.
You hear? Is where I belong. Underworld in Burrow is my natural habitat.
But there's more to it than that. You run a criminal empire.
Empire. Only human have empire. Only human be empress of empire. Me, I run business. Business in Burrow. Underground. Underworld.
It's an impressive feat for one so small.
Spoken like big human. Size not matter. Size irrelevant. Is strength elsewhere. In head, in heart, in mouth. Lucky me. The mole is strong in head, in heart, and especially in mouth.
Judge me by my size, do you?
Whenever she mentions my people, there's hatred and resentment. What did they do to her? The Azadi soldiers. They attacked your village?
In brightest day, they come and we scurry. Human never good sign. Human always trouble. But never like this. Never like this. We scurry into Burrow and we close hatch and we sing softly to earth to make new tunnel, just in case, just in case. But Azadi soldier, they have scheme. They are clever. They cover every hole and they throw fire into Burrow, fire that make black smoke. Children, the old, the weak, many suffocate. The rest, we are blind. We cry, we crawl upward, out of Burrow. The Azadi wait for us with club and sword and spear. They laugh while they murder. We try plead. They only laugh. I stumble. Sword snip my ear. Not hear so well in ear now. I knock head. Fall into dreamless sleep. When I wake, my world gone. All because of Azadi. All because of your people.
No wonder she hates them so much.
She's a magical, and she obviously harbors no love for my people, or for humanity in general. So why isn't she with the rebels? Why haven't you joined the resistance?
The shepherd asks same thing. Why not join resistance? How quickly they forget how they treat Banda before. How they look down on us, call us mole man, mud dweller, snub snout and soil monkey. The magical treat Banda much the same as human treat Banda, like muck underneath toenail, like filth. I have no love for resistance. I have no use for resistance. But resistance fight Azadi. fight human. So I sell you weapon and food and medicine. And I don't fight resistance. The enemy of my enemy is, well, not friend, but at least not enemy.
Fair enough, I guess.
I should continue my assignment. I must leave.
Good. Moon moving. Night only has so many hours.
I can't believe the band are all dead. That's horrible. Oh well. I guess we got what we came here for. And we proved ourselves to the rebels, I hope. Not that I think Liko will change his mind so easily. So the only thing we have left to do is to meet up with Enu and Liko at the Rooster and Kitten, which I already pointed out before. I am going the wrong way. I miss Mercuria back in the days of the longest journey when it was much more lively back then.
Hey, who goes there? Must have been the wind.
I wonder what happened to the map merchant and the the cups handler. Never saw them again, did we? Maybe they went somewhere else when they fled the city after the Tyrant invasion at the end of the long journey. Alright, the Rooster and Kitten. Also known as the pup, previously known as the Cock and Puss. There is the publican.
That must be the publican. Ulvik, I think his name was.
And various patrons.
Ulvik doesn't have the most sophisticated or upscale clientele, and I'm sure he's happy about that.
Probably. Wow, there are even some Azadi in here. Would not have expected that. Are they asleep? They look asleep. Did they put that poppy seed in the wine? Or they're just dozing, I guess. At least these people are active.
At least they're not a raucous or unruly lot. Ulvik keeps them in check. There are mostly labourers and dock workers in this bar. It's the perfect cover for the resistance. Ulvik doesn't have the most sophisticated or upscale clientele.
Let's talk to
I'm
Ulvik.
sure he's happy about that.
What can I get you, my good man?
What do we want?
I'm not here to drink, and I have no use for alcohol. It clouds the mind, confuses the heart, and taints the soul. Goddess knows I'm not a drinking man. What does one order to blend properly in with the patrons of this filthy hive? I have little faith in the quality of the water in this place, but I can at least hold a cup and pretend to be drinking stronger stuff.
Well, let's try to blend in, I guess.
Goddess knows I'm not. A glass of iced wine, please.
Iced wine. Wine and ice. Are you trying to draw attention to yourself? Here's your merry minstrel. Your friend. She's upstairs.
Friend?
Yes, your friend. She's been waiting. You don't want to keep a woman waiting for too long.
A friend? Could it be Enu? But Ulfik would presumably know who that is. But who else would know we're here? Well, I guess we'll have to find out in the next video.